Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Raji and today I'm going to do a first chapter for 40% last review of Bungou Stray Dogs. And this fourth chapter, actually, it's really interesting how they actually open up and see the world of Bungou Stray Dogs and what the things that we can actually look for about this manga. So this chapter started with a guy. We see a guy. He's like hungry. He actually can't even walk. He's falling down and he's like talking about, oh, the smell of tea. How everybody loves the tea, but now I am now dying from hunger and that. So we got that introduction, and then at the next page we actually see him. He actually said to himself, you know what? The next medal I'm actually going to see, I will actually steal his wallet, and then I'll actually go and buy me something to eat. So and then he actually see a guy drowning in the river, and he's like, you know what? Next time, this is doesn't count. And he actually go and save the guy, and then the guy is waking up, and no, and the guy is waking up, and he's like, oh, why did you save me? Like, why did you save me? I wanted I wanted to do a clean suicide, and you interrupt me. Like, goddamn. And I'm like, I'm looking at his face right now because I saved the page. Where is it? He was so pissed. He was like, yo, that was so funny. But the names of the two characters are of course our main character. One of the main characters that will be introduced. His name is Nakizima Osotsushi, and the other one, the one that actually trying to suicide was Dazai Osamao, and after that, after he actually save him, after he save him, Dazai is Dazai is like, wow, why did you save me? Why? A clean suicide I can even get, and then we actually hear some screen, somebody say hey, and then we see our another character and name. Sorry guys, there's actually a lot of name here, so name Kunedika Dopo, and so of course after Kunedika appear, also actually is like, okay, so here, but Kunedika is pissed, like, hey, we're supposed to get back to work. What the fuck are you doing? What are you trying to do? To kill yourself? You work maniac? What? I work out too, and actually don't see me trying to kill myself. Like, jeez, dog. Like, jeez. But so then of course they're talking to Atsushi, and Atsushi is like, oh damn, I'm so hungry. I wish I could eat something that, and of course that is like, well, you know what, Kunadika can actually treat us to something to eat, so they actually go and eat something, and the rest and then that's where the real start began. Like, we know something about the world, which is like Atasushi is asking those guys what are those what are they doing for the living, what are their jobs, and basically they actually saying that they are the detectives, but they're not normal detective. They are armed detective. Armed detective. It's basically a detective, but but on more dangerous jobs, which no normal human being can actually do. Like like all the too scared or that. So yes. So of course. So yes. I forgot what I wanted to say. So that's actually their job. They are armed detective, and armed detective are rumored to be some guys that are even have a super ability, even more than a normal human being. So and of course they're working by night. So we got that. I think it's pretty interesting because it seems they're working only at night. Only at night, that's the time where they're really going to action, and you actually see in in this fourth chapter. But their powers, it's called an ability, only ability. But that was enough for now. But then of course asking them, so okay, so what today is actually case today, and everything saying that they want to capture a tiger, and the tiger is actually connected to Atsushi because Atsushi is actually been expelled from an orphanage that that actually kicked him out, like because there was a tiger that has killed almost everybody. Excuse me. It killed almost everybody, and he actually was the only one who survived, but he was too scared to do something, so they kicked him out because assholes being assholes. But that's not exactly the point, as you see at the end, of the chapter. So of course he was actually kicked, and of course. And of course, Atsushi is like, okay, yeah, the tiger have some connection with me, but every time that Atsushi tried to go to another town, the tiger was always following him, and it's only happened at night only. They're like, Kunadika is like, okay, we need more to know where the location of this tiger is. And Atlas is like, no, I'm out of here, no, I'm out of here. So Kunadika is like grabbing him, like, his arm, and putting them into the gun and be like, okay, you can actually two options, or one, actually can break your arm, or two, you can actually go with us and do what we say. So we got that, but then what's his name again? Sorry, I'm really bad with name recently. Dazai, actually is like, you know what? No, we know. Okay, you know what? If you help us, we'll give you a reward. And I think it's give like 1,000 yen, like 1,000 2,000 I think. But anyway, then then we actually move to a store somewhere at night. We'll see the Dazai and Atsushi actually like waiting for the tiger. But meanwhile, of course, Atsushi is like, you know, like that emo kind of guy. Like, I understand why it's like this, but it's like, oh, it's just the person like, oh, I shouldn't be in this world. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, no! Everybody's ending me in that. So yeah, so of course, so of course it's like, yeah, is going to be that kind of a main character, which I don't know if I'm actually going to like, unless if we get a really good developer. But anyway, but then meanwhile, as they are actually waiting, Dai is actually starting to talk about the tiger, and how there's a very connection between the tiger and Atsushi, because 2 weeks ago that's where he ran away from orphanage, but there was also 2 weeks ago that actually the tiger attacked. and of course, the orphanage didn't know and didn't want to tell to Atatusi that the tiger was actually him. Yeah, the tiger was actually Atatusi himself. And then, boom, out of nowhere, and now suddenly we see Atatusi turning into the tiger and actually start to attack, start to attack Daizai. Yeah, I think it's Daizai. Yeah, Daizai. And then Daizai like, you know what? And he's like saying, well, you know, getting into the life is a good deal, but still I can't do it today. And then he just touching him. And then of course Atatusi is like is going to his normal human form again, but then he's saying his ability, which I think is a mad OP. It's mad OP for now. Like his ability, he can touch people, and actually the ability would be gone. Like the ability can be gone, not forever, but you know, for the time being. But it's like, yo, it's a mad OP, mad OP. So actually Atatusi is knocked down, and then we get introduced to the whole group, where they have some interesting abilities. We have in a group one girl and three boys, including Kunadika, which is the girl name is Yusuno Aiko, ability name Do Salt Not Die, which is like, I think I read it in another translation, which it says super reasoning or something like this. No, what was that? Oh my god, I forgot. I think it's like a super reading or super mind reading, don't know. And then we have other guy, Idogawa Ranpo, ability name super reasoning, which is another translation. It's actually said super reading, so I don't know what does that mean, but anyway. But then we see a young boy with by the name of Miyazawa Kenji, ability name. Okay, that is weird. That ability name is very weird. His ability name is not defeated by the rain. What exactly that mean? Like, okay, now I'm interested now, because this is a weird name. This is a weird name. Okay, and then Kunadiga Dopo ability name Dopo Potapi or something like this. But in other translations it actually said silver drop, something like this. Something about silver, but yeah. So of course they actually capture him, and of course there's also more ability name No Longer Human, which is very weird name, but yo, it's cool. It's cool name. It's cool name, but yeah, there's all the abilities, and the group we've been introduced to. I think that's the group of the armed detective. So yeah, and this is only the fourth chapter, so yeah, but then he actually decided, you know what, Atatusi will actually join us. I want him in our group, and everybody's like, what? So yeah, and that's where the fourth chapter ended. Yeah, I think that's where the fourth chapter ended. Everybody's saying, what? No way. And yeah, like, okay, that wasn't. Yeah, and oh yeah, and of course, Nakizama Atatusi ability name Moonlight Beast. So of course I think at night he actually turned into a tiger like a fucking werewolf, but now he's actually on the side of the tiger. So what I think about this fourth chapter? Well, it's pretty normal. Like it's not totally original. I've seen it in other mangas, anime, but I like actually where it's going. Like we can see that the writer, the mangaka, have some intention that he want to do. Like I can see maybe where he's going with it. Like maybe we're gonna see some of the police force involved in it, or maybe like there's also criminals that actually have abilities too, and that's what the war is going to happen. Maybe between the criminals and the armed detective, because meanwhile we only know that there's only one kind of armed detective, but maybe there's more, and it seems really interesting to see how this world will work. I really want to actually see that. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and you know what to do. Tell me what you thought about this chapter. Do you think this series will be good or not, or maybe interesting? Yeah. So anyway, you know, to comment, subscribe, and like this video if you can. As always, I'm Moisey, and of course, have a good day.